With that said, let's capture that wily Spectre once and for all.
It's time.
Hopefully.
And you get a free t-shirt.
Hey! Now this time stand still, and this time Spike, don't forget that you have ranged projectiles when he starts flying around his chair, and just catch the damn guy.
And remember, have fun with it.
Was there always a black hole there?
I don't know.
I don't...
Look at that
maybe?
mecha.
The small boss is admittedly a little bit weak sauce.
That's not the real final boss. The final boss is one floor above.
Yeah,
That's the prototype final boss.
they walk you through the whole,
This is my lab, and this
is my laboratory! Ooh.
And have I showed you my monkey head?
Also, it's only now I realize that Spectre has no ears in his model.
No, he doesn't. Are we sure this thing's a monkey?
I just assumed they were hidden in his hair.
Well, granted, none of the other monkeys have ears.
That's why I invited you in.
Well, usually in promotional material, Spectre always had ears.
Hold on, I feel like this is a Nelson Mandela effect now.
It will be so easy to conquer the world. It really is perfect, isn't it?
What are you saying? Are you out of your mind?
No, not even the promotional material has them with ears. Only the
You're the
American
one-
box art has them with ears.
Like your friend.
You're the one who's out, Goblin.
No way.
Out of your
I
mind.
won't be controlled by you.
Wrong answer!
Well,
I need to watch that movie again.
I
Especially with the
love
third
the
one
Raimi
coming out.
trilogy.
Oh, Green Goblin.
It would be so
Yeah, no, yeah, the are you in or are you out, Spider-Man?
You could
So are you trying to say that Spectre is Willem Dafoe?
be able to resist.
I would watch an Ape Escape movie of Willem Dafoe voiced him.
You know, if Willem Dafoe was this voice, oh god, what the fuck?
Ah!
I forgot the Spectre suddenly had force powers.
Oh no.
Give it up. Join me. Unless you do, the pain you're feeling will only get
Or
worse.
else you will die.
Did they put like a stupid fish voice filter over him?
No.
That was surprisingly Spawn, actually.
What? What was?
Your whole.
Fight
Or
and
else
beat
you will
me.
die.
No match for my powers.
I can't do it. It's a good die. Anyway. Come on, do the Kingdom Hearts bullshit thing, and holy hell, how in the hell did he do this? He's not the
He was
chosen one.
overpowered.
Powers. Why aren't they working?
Is he the chosen one?
I'll tell you why.
What?
Because of the power of friendship.
Power alone isn't the true strength.
I mean,
Him?
Something like that.
oh, my shoes are
Something-
cement.
I mean, I always did kind of like that little bit where it's like, he knows, even Spike knows he might be bullshitting.
It's like, I mean, this is what the people in the TV shows usually say.
For a second, I thought Spike's shoes were turned into cement.
Dude, he just smashed through that glass dome.
Dun
Just
dun.
get me the hell out of here, he
Alright,
says.
ladies and gentlemen, time for a Battletoads moment.
Oh yeah, this is about to. Okay, so so do we
Slash
just have
Team
to
and
wait?
Time on the SNES.
Danger.
That too.
That's actually a really cool attention to detail.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, because yeah, of course the robot would be warning of danger if a threat got too
If you were
close
in
to
close
it.
proximity.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
That's actually that is true. It would be okay. So there is really there's no knocking something back at it. All you gotta do is literally just keep hitting the cannon.
Yep.
Yeah, but this is only the first phase of the fight.
Okay.
But even then, this still feels really weird.
Oh, that's
Because
right, I
they
forgot about that.
It feels like it's implying that you're currently playing a Spectre, but you're not. That we were the Spectre all along.
I still think
We were the top monkey.
I still think one of the best games that ever like tried to play with the concept of you literally playing as the boss was a Villainous or Nefarious, whatever that game was called.
Yeah, Nefarious. I mean,
Yeah.
I like that game as a concept. As a game, though, it was very half-baked.
The writing felt rushed in a lot of places.
Well, no, the writing isn't even the worst part about it. It really was just the gameplay.
And up
It
goes,
feels like a
yes.
Flash game.
Oh, it totally did.
I mean, there was also.
I mean, hell, the game was initially only released on PC.
I guess there was
Yeah.
also Braid.
Greed?
Braid.
Braid?
You know, where the princess is literally just an atomic bomb.
Oh, okay. Well, but I mean, like, they're like you. Okay, in the concept of yes, you yourself are actually the bad guy, and I did love that. That is a really fun like classic twist at the end where you realize that everything's playing in the background. You realize you weren't saving her; she was trying to escape you.
You were playing the game backwards the entire time.
But no, and that was a really brilliant like twist of like showing all the dialogue and how wow, when you play it in the other direction, it really changes the entire like it really does change the entire like scale of it. And I hope and I'm looking forward to when more people get to see it with that new Braid remastering we're getting.
Oh,
that's right. I forgot that's happening.
All right.
Yeah, that came
really
out
pretty.
of literally nowhere.
I mean,
I'll put.
to be fair, this year kind of came in terms of video games as a whole. So,
But it was
Sort of.
But I
You
can't.
say that? You say that? I do remember there being some real knockouts this year.
Yeah.
Like Crash 4, there was
NSR,
Animal Crossing, Final
Animal
Fantasy
Crossing,
VII Remake,
Doom Eternal,
Ghost of Tsushima.
Wonderful
yeah, but those were
101.
usually around like the beginning or
Well, Wonderful
end of
101
this
is a
year,
remake,
so-
technically. Well, not a remake, but...
But but in terms of like Braid, it was surprising, but I think Braid deserves some like I have to like give Braid credit as like it was one of the first big like indie games to really start. You know, I can't say that it like inspired or gave us indie games that we have now, but I really feel like it was one of the most successful like starting indie games back when indie games was more of a rarity to see.
I
in
would
the
say
gaming
it's
world.
kind
It was
of
one
like-
of the first big name indie games.
right.
Yeah, kind of.
In
with
terms,
anyway-
go ahead.
Oh, I
Go
still
ahead.
think
that's-
this needs a huge discount.
Absolutely, I absolutely agree on that. And that's right, boss. Holy crap, right, a boss. James, go ahead.
This right here is the Goliath, Spectre's primary, killer machine. Also notice it has no legs. The game will comment on that at least once or twice.
Okay, but looks like we just have to kind of like Star Fox, wait for it to finish its big attack and then hit the big glowy weak spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get burninated by its shield.
Burning the countryside.
And now with both arms gone, now all it has is the body and the head.
Yep. But this is where things get its most difficult, I believe.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
now it blows apart the floor!
Oh, that's right. Now we need the fucking, I just need the stun club.
Nice.
I was completely overthinking that, ladies and gentlemen. My bad.
It's fine.
Did that robot drone just shoot a cookie at you?
It was trying to shoot a laser beam to hurt me, but it does spawn cookies or bullets, yes.
What
Okay.
sense does that make?
He gets hungry.
Usually it's something that you have to break yourself to earn the cookie reward.
It's called Spectre was hungry.
Okay.
This is gonna be awkward.
What are you
Monkeys
doing?
not eat cookies too? Come on, hit.
Get away!
Yeah, I
Oh,
should have just
devil
let the platform in the middle survive.
I was gonna say at the very least, thank goodness these platforms respawn.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Somehow.
Fuck.
Damn.
Ah, screw it. I'll try again.
You got this.
Oh, nice!
Hey,
Final
look at
straw.
that.
Tally-ho, fool.
Inspector said, I guess.
And Goliath has been graded.
Now, now remember you can capture him this time.
You ruined everything. If it weren't for you, everything would be perfect.
Oh
back
shit,
to-
he's actually not using his indoor voice anymore.
He's
Put a stop
angry.
to this now. I'm taking you back to the amusement park.
Why must
You must
monkeys
be
and
joking.
robots fight?
You're not taking me anywhere. I'll never go back. I'm never going back to that rotten
he's being
place.
such a baby.
You listen, and you listen good. I will return, and when I do, I'll destroy you and the world as you know it. So you better be ready.
Spectre, shoot him with the slingshot right now.
Well, he has
Not
a
gonna
shield
lie.
around him.
Spectre!
Not gonna
No,
lie, he kinda sounds like Morty here.
Spectre!
Oh, Morty,
I don't know, man. I'll destroy
that
you
Mort-
all, I think.
Oh, that Marty. Okay, I was
Yes,
thinking
that
of like.
Morty.
Oh, I was
The one
thinking
that
of like Rick.
nobody
I was thinking of. Oh yeah, sorry. I was thinking of Rick. Whereas we're freaking like 100 years. 100 years, I'll be back.
So yeah, with that said, Spectre got away again. But that doesn't matter, because everything's A-okay now.
Everything's back to
Oh,
normal.
holy
Look
crap,
At the
we
shit
ricked
ton of
it.
monkeys we got.
Yeah.
But there's still a few out there that are missing.
Wonder where
Sandy's
they may
right.
be.
I thought she was a squirrel.
But that doesn't matter. We won, I think.
Yep. We won, but Cortex's spaceship's still up there.
You haven't heard the last of me, Bandicoot.
I also still like this little melody jingle.
I like how it's obviously daytime, just a little bit darker.
Day
What
night.
is this, being aired during an eclipse?
Yeah.
I don't know if... Maybe it's just because I like EDM and trance, but it's just a catchy little jingle.
mean, it's good. And so the sun shall rise with Spike.
Spike brought the sun
The
out.
sun!
I caught the sun,
Chanticleer.
guys! It's getting hotter and hotter. Guys, look what I got! Run!
Literally tethered the sun to a leash and dragged it over.
It's like,
God.
Spike! No, I want you to use my real name from now on. Chanticleer.
Oh god.
Forgot about that
Fucking
guy.
Doodle. The last thing I expected us to talk about in this commentary, but whatever.
Oh well.
So, Spectre got away, but that's... You know what? Let's roll our credits anyway.
The story is happy end.
It's happy ending, James. We don't have to do 2 more hours of grinding in front of the camera.
No,
Not tonight, anyway.
none of that.
Of course,
just stare
right
at the
away she's like,
background, I
oh,
guess.
and right away she's making us clean up as though it was our fault that all this happened.
Yeah. It was all
Hey,
a
you-
bunch of stupid monkeys.
It's like, hold on, you guys were kidnapped when we got there. Okay, I found you guys
Yeah.
like that. I had
We
no
saved
problem.
we saved
Yeah.
your bones.
You know, it's still never explained how those peak point helmets even got in the circus in the first place.
Or ever.
Oh yeah.
I'll say Cassie.
That is a good
And she's
one.
jealous of Cassie.
Oh, she's suddenly a computer again.
Well, she's always
She
been
was
an
a
AI component.
Well,
Yeah.
no, didn't she show herself off at one point?
Well,
No.
Like when she was introducing the RC car.
that was still technically in cyberspace. We were seeing it from
the time
inside
travel
the
thing.
computer.
Yeah, the time.
Oh,
twister.
like she was a hologram. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we were in that.
Again, we don't actually get to see Cassie in the flesh, quote unquote, until Pumped and Primed and Million Monkey. But that's pretty much a thought for another
What am I
time.
looking
So,
at here?
well, you're pretty much seeing everyone actually cleaning up all that all the
monkey
mess the
mess.
monkeys made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I guess, I mean, since we're watching the credits now, why don't we go ahead and get our final thoughts out of the way? I mean, first game or not, it is still a very solid 3D platformer, and, well, the monkeys do have their charm, even if they do look like deranged Muppets in this game and the sequel.
They always look like deranged Muppets, and that's why I love them.
But most especially here, though, because they look so cheap.
They do,
Right.
but that's the charm.
I suppose so.
I think it's still like, you know, pretty decent stuff. What
They
did you
still
think?
look better than the Butch Hartman cartoon.
Maybe. What did you
I
think?
don't think even Butch Hartman even had anything to do with that.
I'm
movie,
pretty
actually.
sure he was in that. Somewhere.
I don't know. I mean, I'll look into it and see maybe, but I wouldn't be
Or
surprised.
these
that
strange monkey humans.
Oh, that's a child that mother literally just yoinked and closed the window on.
Right.
Okay.
So, Hyde, what did you think of re-exploring this in its old classic form?
It definitely
Compared to
helped
its new
reassure.
classic form.
Whatever you say.
Anyway, I'm still, even though I never really grew up with it, like, it's still like just rewatching it pretty much reminded me of why this game really is a classic. You know, in spite of certain aspects that haven't aged as well as others. And just like it still carries quite a bit of charm, even though I will admit there is a part of me that feels like I know this isn't really fair to say, but there is a part of me that does kind of prefer the presentation from the remake a bit more, but I still do appreciate this game for laying the foundation.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree with you there. If there's anything the PSP game has over the original in most regards, it's the presentation. Because they get the graphics look better, the voice acting is a fuck ton better, and, well, the music's a little sharper. But otherwise, the only thing that really faltered was the gameplay, because, well, that system didn't have 2 sticks. This one does, and that's where it has the advantage.
It's refined.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, yeah, now that the credits are rolling, oh, that's right, Spectre's still gone.
Oops.
He's still there.
So.
So what about the monkey park? It's still up and going, apparently.
They're still missing the star attraction.
Wait,
8 misbehaving magic show has been canceled.
Oh.
Sorry.
Spectre will definitely be back. And when he is, I'm sure he'll do more evil.
I feel it in my old man bones.
Professor, I'll go back and find Spectre. That's a good idea. But first, use the time station to return to the past and check each era for any remaining monkeys on the loose.
That's right, we did leave a fuck ton of monkeys back in the past.
Hey, it wasn't our fault that he literally yoinked this away every time we captured a certain amount.
okay, that's enough.
That's your fault, Professor.
And then security shows up. People, the show's closed. This is a restricted area.
This area is off limits. Go home.
I'm the professor. I can do whatever I want. And he just runs.
I can't come back to jail again.
You know what? Just to get it out of our system right now, there's one last thing we can do before ending things off.
Oh, one last minigame?
Let's wrap up. Let's actually get into the nitty gritty of this game's quote unquote post game. Because yeah, we're pretty much all the levels are clear, but we still have a whole fuck ton of monkeys to get. And well,
That's right.
naturally, we have to pretty much go back to every single level and capture all the monkeys. That being said, I think we have enough time to just knock out the fossil fields, because there was only one monkey that was left there, so let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, just to give you a sampling.
But first,
Look what
Oh.
I've got, a new gadget.
Newsflash.
Check it out.
our last gadget for the game, the Magic Punch.
Whoa.
This is the magic punch. It's really powerful.
It's that thing they made a WiiWare
I'm
game
sending
about.
a new gadget over to you right now.
I want one
Try
of
it out in the
those.
training.
It's called the Magic
Without
Punch.
training, it will
Why is
called
it
the
magic?
Ultra Hand.
Continue on to the next
What?
area.
It's like, Professor, why is that
Lucky,
magic?
be careful.
Because I said so.
It'll make you see stars.
I was about to say, god
Damn it. Okay, I guess that does make sense.
Alright, so with that said, the Magic Punch. It's pretty much true to its word. It is a very
Oh, what?
powerful
Okay, there it is.
bludgeoning object.
And has a much farther reach than the baton does.
Not to mention,
Stun
it's
Club.
it's much more powerful. It's much more powerful than the Stun Club, and you also need it to break certain obstacles that you may have noticed have been flashing.
For some reason.
So let's demonstrate. Booyah!
Wow.
Easy as pie.
It's so
let
silly
me-
in context.
Okay, so you can still do like the spinning thing like the baton. I figured that would have been the one trade-off.
I mean, it's the whole purpose of the second controller stick.
Yeah, though that's this is the only game in the series that I know of that actually lets you do that. Apex Gate 2, it's a literal straight shot.
Yeah. Well, like I said, like
I forgot that Apex Escape 2 actually has it.
Oh no, Apex Gate 2 more or less brought back everything from this game and added in a bunch of others as well that never returned since.
Which is weird, because some of them are fun.
Yeah, I was about to say, because not for nothing, I heard the new ones they brought in too were a little more context sensitive than the others.
Oh, they were completely context sensitive.
I like them.
I mean, we can get more into that once we get to Apex Gate 2, which, I mean, honestly, I have no qualms about starting that game immediately after this one, just because I already finished the run. But, otherwise, yeah, let's actually keep using this sucker to punch out these holograms.
Let's poke their eyes out.
And as you were talking about, would you say this does more or less become a direct one-to-one replacement for what we saw with the baton? Like we almost will never need to use the.
Oh yeah, no, by this
Stun
point
Club?
we're never using the Stun Club ever again. This is very much going to be our main bludgeoning object.
Well, all right then, let's go whack 'em.
Get the monkeys that are still hiding out.
Lay 'em down and smack 'em, yak 'em.
And could you bring me back a wrap while you're out?
What am I, your fucking milkman?
There's rats in the dinosaur ages?
Yeah, the Brontosaurus wrap.
There's little. You've seen the size of those things, haven't you? You literally need 2 cars.
I'm a big girl, Spike. A big, big girl.
Me hungry, Spike.
So yeah, there we go, the Magic Punch. Sorry, Stud Club.
Except I'm not. March 14th.
The day where this particular monkey fries.
And actually, yeah, no, we don't even the Magic Punch for this, because all you need is the Sky Flyer.
Oh,
And there you go.
He's like, oh god, I thought you forgot about
Oh
me.
no, I thought I was safe.
The funny thing is that, you want to know the funny thing about that? Because of time travel laws, we literally just came back a second later.
I guess you
Yeah.
are true. Like he's like, oh thank God, I'm now infinitely more powerful. And then you just,
I will now rule this land with an iron fist.
so
And
fantastic.
now, complete.
Did it.
So yep,
It's kind of like the
fantastic
finale
work.
in Samurai Jack now that I think about it.
So yep, fantastic work, James. Now do that 20 more times.
Will do. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, see you all next part where we go post-com.
Oh
boy.
boy.
Stay tuned.
Also, we'll be post-com.
Till next time, everybody.
Bye.